Hello, you gorgeous one. We're going to do a reading and we're going to shuffle. I'll put you down here for a sec. Yay. Oh, yay. Whoa, saw some cards. There they are. There it is. Okay. All right. Whoa. There it is again. Okay. They needed to come out. Then there's this. Whoa. Okay, one sec. I wanted to kind of lie down a little bit more. Anyways, this feels like you are working through a pretty, I'm going to use the word dramatic, not to call you dramatic or the situation dramatic, but literally the word dramatic to me is like, whoa, like it's a lot. And there's a dramatic sense of either, like hardship, maybe even some depression. And I don't know, I feel like there might be some anger or frustration because I feel like you're a person that has been focusing on making yourself better, making your life better, and you're like, why the fuck is this energy back in my life? You're going through, and I think you know this to some capacity, but I guess this could just be confirmation, or if you don't feel connected to like having a knowing of why this is happening, it's because you're undergoing a huge shift. I saw something about, I don't know what it's called, but there's basically, let's call it cosmic energies. I sort of dabble in just like interest in a lot of different areas, just for fun. And there is something about how there's like a really big, someone might know, if you know, you can put it in the comments, by the way, but there's like a really big energetic shift, and almost it was like something like a reset of some sort or an elevation of some sort. And this is what this feels like. And it's like, it's bringing up things like, it's interesting because you're over certain things in your life and certain stressors and certain people, like you've made good decisions, and this same energy that you've already got rid of is coming back up. And I think it's coming back up because it needs to be like re-released, because in this new elevation there's a possibility that there's going to be things that come up from your past that you're like, wait, what? And it's sort of like, this is all preparing you in an essence to understand this and to navigate this. There's more, because that feels kind of like this much of the reading. So give me one sec with this. In fact, so let's pull another card for fun to see. Oh, cute star. Gosh, I'm sorry that you're experiencing some of these emotions. If you are, some of these things happening in your life, it's not sticking around, and like the shitty things are not going to be sticking around, and the elevation is like completely new. Like, I really truly feel either during this shift or after the shift, 333 cute, during the shift or after this shift, like you're no longer internally and externally held back by your past, like at all. And in fact, I feel like you're almost like, I don't recognize that life in a way, because you're so different, and you're like grateful for the life and even the challenges and, you know, who you've become. And like, you're just new. Like, it's almost something that's indescribable, this new feeling. And in fact, I love this feeling of this new that no longer relates to the past, and not because you can't access the past, because you can if you want to. But in this reading specifically, it's like literally there's like a disconnect of like, wow, like I didn't know I didn't value myself, because like I value myself now, as an example. Anyways, this reading is very deep. I feel like I could go on for a while and bring in more examples, but I will leave this here. And if you personally have any more questions, definitely journal your face off about it, or reach out. We can go into your like directly personal reading as well. But you're going through a huge change in a way where you most likely won't recognize your past at all, and you're able to function in the biggest and best version of yourself as you are now. And you've been doing that this whole time because you're amazing. And just because there's change here, you're going to be functioning at that highest capacity, which is higher in terms of your growth than before. Oh, my Lanta, you're amazing. And hugs for any of the feels that you're feeling. And yeah, if you need any nature, go ground yourself somehow. Feels really good. I needed it today too. Feels so nice. That's why I'm laying down. Okay, see you later. Much love.